Let me let me hit that button. I'm looking this up right now. Let's just bust that. Let's just do that. 2023. I did not say 2023. I did, but I didn't put that. They put that auto. Has announced, Amazon Studios has announced that it will cease development on the new MMORPG. Ew. Here it is in Variety. Right here. That is horrible. This is horrible news. Amazon Games unit hit by layoffs will halt significant amount of AAA development and the shift online strategy. The shift. Amid sweeping layoffs began throughout immerse. That was yesterday. I saw that they've laid off 14,000 people right there. 14,000 corporate workers hit at Amazon this week. Amazon Studio, Twitch, and gaming boss Steve Boom says that while the layoffs are happening in connection with the overall company cuts, these reductions are also an indicator of a larger strategy shift within the games business. Over the last several months, we've been evaluating our go-forward plans specifically through the lens of our mission to deliver the very best gaming experiences to customers while leaning into things that Amazon does best. Boom wrote in a memo to staffs Tuesday, which was obtained by Variety. We believe that this is how we will have impact. We will have an impact with our customers that fits the scale of Amazon last week's launch of the all-new Luna. So they cutting money from their studios to promote Luna. What exactly is their plan here? Anything else? Luna launched with a great catalog of AAA. So they cutting Luna. Here we go. Let's listen to this. Let's hear this. Where the volume at?
Companies like Amazon, Meanwhile, the front page of the Wall Street Journal has some new reporting on the wave of white-collar layoffs with major companies like Amazon, UPS, Target announcing. Wall Street Journal has some new reporting.
And the reason it got such a high valuation is it basically pays doctors and lawyers and other professionals.
They blame it on
to train
artificial
AI to basically do their job.
Yep.
So
they've been promoting that for a while.
Do the work of humans using robots or using artificial intelligence.
They've been promoting that for a while. They even had it out. Teach the robot how to do your drawing.
No doubt.
Commercials.
I have found a single CEO that I have talked to in the last 6 months who's not told me privately that they are dramatically slowing hiring or not backfilling jobs when people leave.
That's crazy.
Layoffs specifically because of AI. This should be the only topic that.
So this is all because of AI. So what does that have to? I'm curious why this related video is here. I guess because of the artificial intelligence. I guess for the overall spec of Amazon, they just gonna overhaul their whole business strategy. It looks like. Ugh. Man. What? So y'all gonna keep Lost Ark, but y'all not gonna keep. Y'all gonna keep this. They probably only say we gonna keep one MMO. Wait, no. Wait. Developing some other mass layoffs are problem. The Lost Ark team reassures players that it's got plenty on the horizon. So Lost Ark ain't going nowhere. I didn't know Lost Ark was an MMO game. I mean, an Amazon game. Mass layoffs of approximately 14,000 jobs and re-instituted significant role layoffs. San Diego Studios holding much of the first AAA MMO development, including the content updates of New World Eternum. Right there. And naturally asked about Lost Ark. Get out of here, Ad. We will continue supporting Thorn and Liberty and Lost Ark. So I didn't really care for Thorn and Liberty like that though. I guess some people did. So they gonna keep working on Thorn and Liberty Lost Ark. So New World got the X. It looks like. We need to find more information on this. Look, The Lost Ark 2026 roadmap is set to be unveiled in December, so they got a whole roadmap, but we all know roadmaps don't mean anything in today's world. If they don't come up with the right numbers, they'll cut that roadmap right down. Wow. Oh, man, let's go back over here. Medieval Marty. I like Medieval Marty. He's usually fair with his stuff. Let's check out what Medieval Marty had to say about this.
Of MMORPGs, it is a sad time when we have to talk about games closing down. And when we think of games closing down, they are usually games that have tried everything, come to the end of their life cycle, and just cannot generate enough to keep going. Maybe these are small studios or games that were, they came out with a big, massive release and then slowly died off. And after many, many, many years and smaller updates, they eventually just give up and close down.
For real.
Today we're talking about New World Eternum, which has just released its big major update. Had a big expansion on, I think, the 13th of this month.
Literally.
It was an incredible success. It was
literally.
This brought tons of people back. You can see on the Steam charts.
This was the first time I started playing New World pretty late when it released on Xbox. They just released it on Xbox, so we got a big boost. They got a big boost of characters because I wasn't there. People were telling me how awesome it was before and all the events that I had missed. And then, all of a sudden, with this new update, there were server queues. I have not seen server queues not once in this game. They actually had server queues. I admit that they cut down the servers drastically before, like a month or month and a half before all of that stuff happened, before the server queues and all that. So they combined a lot of the servers, but then it was not enough servers. They just got a major thing showing that they have promise if they come out with good content. So, like he about to show the numbers. Look at that.
1 year you can see we jumped up from like 8 to 10,000 all the way up to like 40, 50k. And if we go on like a 3-year view, you can see this is a huge uptick on what we are used to in New World.
And that's just the Steam numbers because
they had a big
the cross.
Release, I think last year.
Yeah, see, crossover release.
There are lots of players jumping into New World with this new expansion, and everyone that played it is generally talking positive about how good this is, how New World are moving in the right direction,
literally,
how the future looks of the game. So it makes no sense to be closing down the game studio and the game. And when we say the game is closing down, this isn't some, it might close down, or there might be that the game is closing down. You can go on Steam and you can see here, this is their Steam page for New World Eternum, and there is no trailers, there is no screenshots.
No, this is not looking good.
And all we have now is this announcement. An update on the future of New World.
Oh, no.
Season 10, the Night Haven, the big expansion.
Wow.
This month.
Horrible!
Servers will remain available through 2020.
Trash!
And that is it. That's all there is to say.
Trash! Why y'all taking a good game out? Trash!
All the support and positive messages about the game.
It seems like every time, see, why do they do these things? These corporations do not know how to run good games. This is a good game. A game that actually make me surprised about Amazon games and actually make them look like a contender for a studio, and then now we're closing it. That's an excellent move there. That's an excellent move there.
Bright future. There is so much positivity around the game. This doesn't make any sense. The only way this makes sense is if you're a greedy investor looking at this game through a spreadsheet.
Did I not just say that?
That's the only way this can make sense.
We hear Medieval Marty. We hear my guy.
If you're a developer,
we are here.
There is tons of people who care about this game, care about this.
Us, him,
this world, and to shut it down at its.
And the way they did the story of this world to where it's like, because the whole thing about New World Eternum is literally like. These people got lost into a portal during their different time periods. So it's all these different time periods in this world. So it has an attachment to our world. So it gives that little bit of extra oomph of realism. It get that Peter Panism. You know how the fantasy world is like, oh, it's a fantasy world, but it's just like, it's close enough to where you can touch it. That like a lot of people have lost the ability to write like that. And New Eternum does that very well. Oh, this is so bad. Such a horrible day.
Maybe not its peak, but at its one of the greatest peaks it's had so far, makes no sense. And
this is the real horror movie right here.
This had a rocky launch, but there was something really special here. If you've played New World, I've covered it on this channel a few times. I go in every couple of years and check it out, and I genuinely think there is something really special here.
It is. They just need to add weapons. If they added weapons and more gear, they would want to. Oh my goodness.
The expansion's free.
The Catacombs, they just released the Catacomb, also dope.
In the right direction. So let's go through this and we'll talk more about it. We'll recognize its 4th anniversary on PC. We reflect an incredible journey shaped by our dedicated player community. After 4 years of steady content updates and a major new console release, we've reached a point where it's no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game with new content updates.
Amazon said this. Mind you, this is Amazon.
The recent launch
Marty! Like we are here. Mind you, this is Amazon saying this. Amazon. The multi-billion, almost trillion-dollar company, and they might be trillions by now. All over the world. Y'all have a location, strategic locations all over the world. What are you talking about? Y'all rival UPS. Y'all beating UPS. What are you talking about? UPS and USPS had to combine to attack because Amazon was about to wipe them off the map and the government had to save the government entities. What are you talking about? Amazon. Really? Y'all ain't got enough money to keep the studio open? Y'all could bleed this. Y'all could let this studio bleed you like the WNBA, and y'all still be going on top. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. NBA, WNBA. If you know, you know. Yeah, I said it. No beef on the talent, because this is a proof that talent don't mean nothing when people don't want to put money behind it. If you got people behind you and you got talent, you are going to be a great thing. Let's keep it going. Amazon on some bull talking about they ain't got enough money.
Season 10 of Nighthaven will serve as the final content release for New World on PC and consoles. After much consideration, we've reached this decision. So thank you, the New World community, for your support over the years. We made the Nighthaven release available for free. To ensure all New World players can experience this content, we also made Rise of the Angry Earth free for all players, which was a good move, and it looked like a really good move for the future of the game.
Angry Earth was dope.
Games going free,
and I don't even know what it was before.
It's usually a red flag that they can't sell the game, but something like New World,
I bought it.
Games, with the amount of players it had a cash up, you would think there was still something there.
It wasn't in Game Pass, and we all bought the game.
Rest assured, our intention is to keep servers operating through 2026. So no mention of past that, allowing our community time to continue their adventures in Eternum. Additionally, it will still be downloadable for PlayStation Plus members, Extra and Premium. Players of Eternum, your dedication and enthusiasm have made the New World adventure an unforgettable journey. We're grateful for every moment you've spent. Okay. It's pretty bad.
I don't want to read that. I wouldn't want to read that either.
We'll look at this. How long will I be able to play? We'll give more details in the coming months. We'll provide a minimum of 6 months notice before making any changes. That will impact your ability to play. Are you sunsetting the game? No, not this time. It will not be receiving new content updates. Servers will be live through 2026. Our focus has been on content in the Season 10 Nighthaven content update.
That's horrible.
With our players. I mean, none of this really matters anymore. None of this really
None
matters.
of it.
If you are looking,
none of it matters.
MMOs is everybody wants to play, not everybody, but the majority of people want to play an MMO that's thriving. And there's like this sinking ship thing where like as soon as an MMO is dying, as soon as that starts happening, the snowball happens and everyone starts leaving. You know, everybody wants to play the new big cool MMO. You want it, if you're putting hundreds to thousands of hours into an MMO, you want it to be in a world that's going to be there in 10 years. You want, you want all of your items and all of your mounts and all of your achievements.
It's gonna make me go back to World of Warcraft. No.
A game that's got a good future, that's got content releases.
This is horrible news.
Still being financed, right? So
he is telling the truth.
Difficulties are when games stop, when they pull content, players will leave. Players drop off massively.
Literally.
Saying this, that it will be closing.
Because what's the point of playing something like you spending all this time to gain a strength? Yeah, you fighting other players and all that, but that pool is going to get smaller. And then you're only going to have the ultimate people, and then it's just a bunch of ultimates, and then you're going to run out of stuff to do. Everything gets repetitive, and it's just the end. Like, how can you have this, but games like ESO and all these games that didn't have a backing, and they just running it? Oh, my goodness. This is bad. This is bad. What, why?
Soon,
why?
You know, we'll keep it open for 2026, but there's no new content. The game is dead. That's it. You've got any hope or any potential or. And
see, I didn't want to really realize that the game was dead, because I've been seeing people say that, and then they're like, "Oh, New World's dead," and woo woo woo, New World's dead. I didn't want to listen to that, but now I see it's the truth.
Any enjoyment people could have had over the next years is pretty much over there, because unless you're already in the game and you have a community of people and you're enjoying the game, you might still play for another year. But your average players are going to leave. Your average players are already going to be looking, what's a game like this I can move to? Which is, it's really sad. New World was something special. It really was a very special MMO. And I think everybody that's tried it
likes it.
Back to a time at which they played it. Maybe it was getting the new mount or going through the expansion, going through the desert.
The desert was cold.
Finding the bards in the town, or getting involved.
Sitting there playing music.
I think it had some of like the best gathering, crafting.
Yes.
The audio response in that game was like so good. You really felt immersed, and I think everyone can think back on memories in New World, and there is something positive they can look at. So,
literally.
Yeah, there's nothing good here. It's really sad. Can I still install it? Yes. Will I be able to use my in-game Marks of Fortune? Yes. Will I still be able to purchase them? Yes. Savage. Will I still be able to buy the game? Yes, you'll be able to buy the game on all platforms until further notice. While we don't have an update yet on how long that will be, we'll share it with the community as soon as we can. How long will the game stay on PlayStation? You'll still be able to play it until further notice. Will there be any bug fixes, server merges, etc.? Yes. No new content.
I thought
keep the game running smoothly.
I thought I was subscribed
any
to him.
refunds?
That's crazy. Like I said, we all need help.
I bought the game. Can I get a refund? Check with customer support. This is pretty much.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's
all there is to really say. And I've looked through, the Reddit, and I've read a few posts, and generally the feedback is people were really excited and now they're sad. And that's the general.
Not even 2 weeks
for their downfall.
We didn't even get 2 weeks with the new stuff.
Blizzard, I hope this fails.
Literally just came out.
But New World generally had a very passionate audience of people that have been playing for years, and the people that did go, it's all right, I'll check back in later, like the game and just hoped for more. So I don't think there are many people who are happy to see this. And as an MMO player, this is not something I really wanted to be talking about. But yeah, New World Eternum. That's
yeah, that's it. That's it all. Well, shout out to you, Deli. Thank you for bringing me to my attention, because I was ignoring the mess out of that. And that's it. It's really going in unless something dramatic happens and they see it as a viable money venture. They'll pump money back into it, but that's like trying to find mermaids. All you gonna find is sea lions, and then realize it ain't nothing but a cow. So, wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Well, on that note, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go put the beer right back up, and I'm getting refresh my drink, my beverage, and well, Amazon just, oh my goodness, this is some horrible news. I'm gonna just say this before I go take a break. We thank you, Medieval Marty, for the information. I'm gonna make sure. Matter of fact, right now I'm gonna put this link in here so y'all can come out, go to every video we watching. Please go to like and leave a comment on what you feel about it and all that, whether it was the horror or this horrible horror news we just got. Go check out Medieval Marvy. Go check out Alter and the short films of the week. When I come back, I might get on some Ninja Gaiden. We might be on some horror something. I got a horror game that I used to play back in the day. I may consider for horror. Manhunt, I believe, is the name of it. Yes, Manhunt. Maybe. I might. We'll see. We'll see. 'Tis this season. We'll see. If not today, soon enough. Maybe I'll grind out some Fortnite. I don't know, because I'm trying to get my Green Ranger and White Ranger suit. And I'm having fun playing all the mini games on Fortnite rather than just the build mode and the no build mode, zero build. Oh, man. Fortnite is actually kind of a fun party game now, which is kind of weird because we don't really have many good party games other than Mario Party and all that. What happened to our party games? But like I said, I'm getting out of here for now. We're going to take a break. Check out Medieval Marty. He did an excellent video on New World. Matter of fact, I'm going to write that. I'm going to like this. I'ma like this. Thank you, Marty. For this vid. It was well done for such horrible news. I put too many eyes in there. Thank you for this vid. It is well done for such horrible news. Jeez. Dang, New World is gone, man. I was looking forward to getting into this. I was looking forward. That is, people have been saying New World is dead, but I was just like, oh, they just being overzealous and they're just talking mess and they don't really know what they're talking about, because how could you kill an MMO that was just turning a leaf into going up again? Because before, all it was on PC. It was on PC. They just, within the last 6 months, released it on PlayStation and Xbox. And now I'm finding out that it's on PlayStation Plus. So if you got a PlayStation Plus subscription, you can play it for free. They was about to make all types of money, and now they finna shut it down. I don't want to play no Lost Ark. I don't want to play no Thorn and Liberty. That Thorn and Liberty was too grindy. And Lost Ark, I tried. I downloaded it and I never tried it. I guess I'll try it. I don't know. Because that is, oh man, I don't want to play another MMO like that. I'll just download Destiny again and play that till that dies. If anything, I already got all the stuff in that. Jeez. I'm going to take a break, y'all. I appreciate all y'all for coming out and hanging out. Anybody who out there right now, this is Sir Rich in the Kingdom. We finna be back. Come to the kingdom. We here. Just remember, if you watching this on YouTube, subscribe. On Twitch, only subscribe if you got the bread. Don't stretch yourself out. If you got a Prime membership, use that. Go ahead, ring it up. But just deal with the commercials. I'm going to try my best to, circumvent the commercials. We going to do our commercial thing. Go ahead, But I'll be back, y'all. I need to get me some orange juice off of that. I'll be back. It was my coffee today. I'll be back, y'all. Be right back. This is for now. If you're watching on YouTube, in the future, this is Sir Rich saying, holla, 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 holla. But if you're here on Twitch, we gonna be right back. Cause that's what Sir Rich gonna do. Time for a break. Time for a break. Holla, holla. See you in a bit.
Attention. Due to a security breach, lockdown.